Hey everybody, it's Eric. How are you? Well, I'm excited to share with you a few things today. You see I got Porridge here, my emotional support buddy, and Loki's rubbing on my legs below. Maybe he'll come up in a second. I just wanted you to know that they're okay. Well, as everybody knows, BRONX Nights is out. It came out a few weeks ago. I've been excited to share it with you. As everybody knows, it's on Amazon, it's on my TikTok shop, and it's on my website for free. I know there's a lot of young ones out there that can't afford anything, so I gave my book away for free. You can see the website up there, VikingWord.com. So the thing is, it's not just BRONX Nights, and that's what I'm a little excited to share with you about. Most people who've been following me closely might have been aware of this, but if you're just following BRONX Nights or just starting to follow me, I've been writing on the same theme for 25 years. The problem of pain. And if you've been following me, you know that all of this started 26 years ago with one essay. I was in Chicago, I was in college, and you can see my Chicago post from a couple weeks back because I actually went there sort of as a kind of as a ceremony to celebrate the end of 25 years. I saw a terrible event happen in Chicago one day. There was this tree, beautiful Norway maple, and it had been completely taken over, a colony of Quaker parrots, very colorful birds, but parrots in Chicago, but they turned the whole tree into a nest. And then something terrible happened. There was a thunderstorm that weekend, and lightning struck that tree, and it killed every single parrot. And when I saw that, something switched in me. Something triggered. I couldn't live in a universe where there was just indiscriminate pain and no reason for it. I needed the answer. It's called the problem of pain. It's a philosophical category, really. Also one from theology. So, I went on a quest. It was an 11-book quest over 25 years. Back then I started writing the parrot essay. As you can see, it's a very short book, and I'll post it so you can read it for free too on my website. Or you can just buy the book, throw me a few bucks. Again, why bad things happen to good parrots. But at that time I started writing my novel, The Prodigal, which is based on Dante's Inferno, and started writing the parrot essay. Both of those took me 20 years to write. But by the time I got 20 years down the road, I had written enough material to really start publishing my books. And that's what I've done the past 12, 13 years. I've published all 11 books. They're all on the same subject of the problem of pain. They all weave it together, and they all look at it from different literary perspectives. But the culmination is BRONX Nights. And this is where I put the answer. So years and years, 25 years of research. So for me to have gotten here, really this was about a man writing 25, 26 years, 3 to 4 hours every day, 7 days a week, researching, thinking it through on one subject. Why is there pain? What is the point of pain? Well, if you've been following me, you know this past month was pain extraordinary. I mean, on top of all the other things I've gone through. Unfortunately, my partner disappeared about 6 weeks ago, completely vanished. Missing persons reports have been issued. It's a really tragic situation I don't want to go into. It's just really sad, but it hurts badly. A couple of weeks after that, somebody entered my apartment, fractured my skull. I know you guys have seen the pictures of that. I'm recovering. I'm still numb pretty much from here to here, and I have a fracture here, and I have nerve damage in my jaw where I don't feel it at all anymore. And then I published the book, and then a whole bunch of other tragic things happened. And my insomnia came back. Right now I haven't slept in 3 days, but I'm hoping now as life settles down a little, I can get some rest to get back to my sleep situation. But I also lost my 2 jobs because I couldn't get to work, and I was in the hospital, and I just started the jobs. I'm trying to see if I can get them back. I'm basically down to pennies. Literally, I'm down to pennies left. I'm willing to work. I want to work. I just want life to settle down a little so that I can get there, you know? No more iron pops to the head. No more people just vanishing in the night and leaving everything they own behind. Well, anyways, I've had plenty of opportunity to think about the problem of pain because of the things that have been going on in my life. I could give the answer away. I mean, I'm not going to make you read all 11 books tonight. But if you really want to know the answer, I poured myself into this book. And again, you can get it on Amazon, on TikTok, but you can read it for free at VikingWord.com. Well, anyways, you want to come up, Loki? Oh! Hey, buddy, say hi. Say hello. Yeah, and we're both in eviction. Oh, Loki Porge and I were still facing eviction. Unfortunately, when my partner left, she walked away from... We had lined up a voucher for special circumstances, but she walked away from it. So it's back to the front line of eviction court. That's okay. We'll figure it out somehow. But, you know, I do have a GoFundMe at my Linktree. It's in my profile. If you could throw me a few bucks right now, I promise I'll make it up to you in this world. Or maybe I already made it up. I worked pretty dang hard on this book, and I'm giving it away for free. So if you read it at all, throw me a few bucks. It's like buying the book. But I just wanted to give you an update. I'm doing my very, very best. But I'm so relieved to come to the end of a 25-year literary journal. 11 books. Folks, I don't know if you know what kind of effort that takes, especially the size of some of these, but I really poured myself into this project. And in fact, I think I'm going to be announcing my retirement as a writer. The last couple of days in the aftermath of BRONX Nights coming up, I realized I was really at the end of an 11-book cycle. I don't feel that push inside me anymore, that compulsion to seek this answer. I don't know if I'll ever write again. Not in the same way, certainly. Well, of course, there's still the 14 mystery chapters that are about to come out, or over time. But I don't have to write them. I've already written them. So I'll just post them whenever I feel like somebody out there needs to read it. But otherwise, I'm done. I worked my butt off to get these books out, to get to an answer fast enough before it took me over. And I just feel clarity. I've had a really rough 5 years with autism, long COVID, insomnia, losing people left and right, being used left and right, nobody believing that I have autism. I mean, just so many different struggles. Well, as you know, along with Godzilla, they're all in here. So, to me, I'm just wanted to share that. If you've read any one of my essays, any one of my books over time, then you help me out on this problem of pain journey. And I appreciate it because your feedback, your readership, anything you contributed helped me find the answer to the most important question in the universe to me. And I'm at peace with it. I mean, not really at peace at it, because I think the reason that pain exists is because the maker has pain. We like to think of whatever it is up there in the sky, the Great One, God, as being perfect in every way. Couldn't possibly feel pain. But the more I thought about it over time, I really think the maker is in pain. If humanity, if souls are made in the image of God, then it would seem that that image is flawed or has pain. Who knows? Maybe God created the universe just so it could see pain spread out the way it felt it. But I think that's the problem. The problem of pain is that the universe is broken because the thing above it has issues. It's a pretty daring thing to say, but I think it answers a lot of questions. Of course, there's not much we can do about it other than just say, hey, are you in pain too up there? because we sure are down here. Anyways, that's my answer. It's because the system is flawed. The universe is flawed. There is no reason, not a good reason. There can only be reasons that are beyond human scientific knowledge, certain types of knowledge. We'll never know. But sometimes just naming a thing is enough. Pain exists because the universe is broken. It's not perfect. And that's my answer. It's a short answer for 25 years of 11 books of thought, but it helps bring me peace. The problem isn't me. The problem isn't us. The problem is something up above. We didn't design this place. We just inherited it. And sometimes when we're really good to others in pain, it shows the universe, you know what? You killed all those parrots. All these terrible, horrible acts against so many people allowed to happen. Indiscriminate violence. Meteors falling from the sky and hitting people. Not often, but how'd you like to be that person? It doesn't make sense. And it shouldn't. And we have a right to be upset about it. And trust me, there were times when I got pretty upset in this book. Thank you very much for your support, your readership. I might be taking a long break from writing now, but I'll still hang around on some of my social media, show off the cats, keep people updated on my situation. Again, if you want to throw me a few bucks to GoFundMe, thank you. Things are really tough, but I'm recovering. I have hope, even though I'm down to pennies. But most of all, I have peace. Have a great day.